So I've had just about every iPhone that's ever come out, except the first one. I've had the 3G, 3GS, 4, 4S, 5, and now the 5S. I've always had a case on them, and I've always put a screen protector on them. My complaint has always been the plasticky feel you get from just about every screen protector out there. And I found this. This is tempered glass, and it's supposed to feel just like this screen on your iPhone 5, like it's got no screen protector. Now, if you see this one here, says it's for iPhone 5. The one I purchased on eBay, as you can see here, it says is for iPhone 5S. And they sent me this one anyway. This is from SPIGEN. It is the glas.tr SLIM. Let me show you some of the specs. Here, whole transparency, oleophobic coating, that's the fingerprint resistant thing. 9H surface hardness, I'm not sure what that means. Rounded borders, perfect adhesion, it's real glass, and delicate touch. Now they do make other products, as you can see here. The one I picked is the first one here, the glas.tr SLIM, and it comes with, I guess, everything. Glass transparency, real glass, oleophobic coating, ASF, anti-shatter film, perfect silicone adhesion, rounded borders, anti-chip, which I guess it won't shatter. Tempered home button cutout, glass thickness. It is 0.4 millimeters. I guess if you want something thinner, you can get the glas.t SLIM, but that doesn't come with the round borders, anti-chip, and tempered home button cutout. So something for you to think about. And what's included in the box, it is the screen protector itself, a back cover protector. I wasn't expecting that one. A squeegee, alcohol swab, microfiber cloth, and jelly bean button. So let's go ahead and get this thing open. Oops. See what comes in the box. This is the alcohol swab they provide. I'm guessing this is just, it has a serial number. I've never seen a screen protector with a serial number. But there you have it. I'm going to have to blur that out just in case. Your microfiber cloth, the squeegee, and these here. Now, that's cool and all, but I'm pretty sure this won't work with the iPhone 5S. So for those of you that have an iPhone 5S and buys this, please don't put this on it. It's not gonna work. I mean, unless you don't want the fingerprint sensor functionalities. And this is the screen protector itself. Wow, that does feel pretty tough. Let's see what else we have in here. Oh, this is for the back of the phone, I'm guessing. Oh, so it's not just one piece. You actually get the top, bottom, and middle section of the phone for the back side. I'm hoping this works for the 5S. On eBay it says, the box on the outside says 5 and 5S. But we'll see. And this is the install guide. I know how to install screen protectors, so I'm not going to read this, but it does bring instructions if you need them. So let's just grab what we need, put everything else aside. Okay, I won't be needing these either. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is get this thing out of my case. Okay, now they provide their own alcohol swabs, but I already have some of my own that I like better. It's these here, so I'm going to use these instead. The first thing I'm going to do is wipe my hands with it, not just the phone, because you want to make sure there's no oil in your hands when you're doing this. That will help prevent the corners from not sticking. So let me just make sure there's no oil in my hands. And then I'll grab another top and wipe my phone off with it. Okay, once that's done, let's wipe out the extra alcohol. That looks pretty clean. Now, if you can, try not to do this where there's carpet, because sometimes you will get some dust. As you can see, there's already some dust on my phone right after I'm wiping this thing off. So there's a small trick I learned from Chris Perillo. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be ready with this thing. So this is the first one I need to remove, so it goes this way. So to be ready, I'm just gonna have this separate right here on the side, and what I'm gonna do is use some tape, Scotch tape. It's gonna help get every single dust particle off your screen. So without touching the screen with your fingers, just go like this a few times. I promise you, this thing works miracles. Oops. So once, there's still some more dust. And that looks pretty good now. Yep, so what I'm going to do now is, take this thing out of here, peel this back. And align this. It's a little tough doing this in front of a camera, but I'm going to try my best. So that looks good there. Have to make sure everything else aligns. Oops. Let's wait a few seconds. There you go. Now before you take this thing off, I see a lot of people take this film off the screen protector. Don't do that yet. Use your squeegee to get all the bubbles out, just so you don't scratch it. Some of these bubbles are in between the film and the screen protector itself, but just in case, actually, sometimes it's just easier to use your microfiber cloth. And now we can go ahead and peel this thing off and take a closer look. I do see some bubbles, so I'm going to go ahead and, just so I don't scratch it, I'm going to first try with my microfiber cloth. Oh, that feels so smooth. Oh, I feel the rounded edges. That's pretty cool. Okay, so let's see if we got any bubbles on here. I see something there. I wonder if that's dust. Yep, that's a dust, like a small hair. It's like a small hair in there. I'm gonna see if I can fix that, but first go ahead and try to clean this thing. Everything else looks pretty good, except that tiny dust particle there. I don't know if you can see it right there. So I'm going to try and get that thing out with some tape. This is going to be a pain. I'm going to try and, you know what, I'm not sure if it's worth it. Yeah, my fingerprint still works. Everything else looks perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and do the back before I do the other one. So well, that looks pretty good. Ah, there's one more bubble there. Okay, now I still want to fix that small air bubble here, and that's just because there's some dust underneath. I'm not sure if you can see that. No, can you? Right there. Actually, I can use this to point out. Right there. So how am I going to get this thing out? So let me have a new piece of Scotch tape and just try to peel this thing back. Wow, this thing sticks on there pretty good, but it comes out. You want to do this as quickly as possible because then you will get some more dust underneath. So just stick this thing underneath there. Come on. Nope, I'm just gonna have to lift the entire thing off. And there it came out. Now let's put this thing back on there quickly. And let's hope I got everything out this time. Just give it a second. Okay, let's see. Let's clear it with some more alcohol. My own. I see. You can see in the corner here. Make sure this thing focuses. Yep. It's not perfect, that's for sure. You know what? I'm gonna give it one more shot. I'm too picky with air bubbles on my screen protectors, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean my area off again, just to make sure there's no dust. And let's give this one more shot now. Okay, so let's peel this thing back. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this now, but so I can't lift it. Now that's pretty close to perfect, as you can see. It's pretty clean overall. except this tiny spot here, but I think I can get that out later on. So let me see if I can get you a close-up with the glass on. As you can see, not much. Oops. And here's the home button. I can tell you right off the bat, this feels by far better than any other screen protector I've had so far. I mean, it just feels high quality, period. It doesn't feel like I have a screen protector on. I actually like how the home button is recessed now. It actually feels better. It's easier to find that way, and it just feels great, honestly. I'm glad I bought it. It cost me about 35 bucks on the SPIGEN eBay site. I believe on their website they're like $40 or something like that. So you can just go ahead and they do sell their screen protectors on eBay also. By far the best one I've had so far. So there you have it, guys. Is this SPIGEN Glas.tr SLIM. Thanks for watching.